All right, everybody. It is 6 o'clock for me. It's time for a banjo race. I just want to give a special shout out to people using all the stupid 7TV emotes I found over the last couple weeks. It's a good time. It's a good time. Joining me tonight, we got, I almost said Thunderful. We got PxlWeezy and JJ4824. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we feeling tonight?
I'm tired, man. I had a long day at work, but I'm ready to go. I'm ready to game.
Yes, pretty much same here.
Well, one of you guys will be free from the shackles of the tournament, unfortunately, at the end of this race, as it's an elimination match in the loser's bracket. So,
Oh shit.
good luck to both of you. And,
Yes.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Are we ready to go?
I'm ready to rebel.
I sure am.
Sweet. I'll count you
Actually,
down.
actually, hold
Oh,
on. Sorry,
yeah.
just like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, should have been a little more prepared than
Banjo tits of me.
I don't
that. All
How
right,
do you-
I am ready.
You ready? Okay, Pixel, you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. And good luck.
Good luck.
No, my timer's on screen. All right, I'll fix that.
Alright, well, hopefully he's good after that. Okay. Let me just resync their timers up again. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get rid of that music. There we go. You don't have game? Oh shit! I forgot to switch. I forgot to switch to the layout. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm sorry, I didn't have my OBS as like the most forward screen. Alright, well, good thing you guys didn't see anything super impressive. It was just me pausing Pixel's timer because JJ was a little bit late starting, so. You guys missed the backflip from Pixel, that's about it. Meanwhile, JJ, of course, a little bit behind just because he's gotta, you know, sync himself up a little bit. Yeah, there we go, there we go. All the bottles talk on Xbox. Nah, you saw some of it. You saw some of it. Was it first try backflip? I don't know. Cause I was busy fiddling with my OBS. I had to get it up for you guys. It's okay, we can always run it back in the VOD. Someone just take a clip. Easy. Normally I switch scenes right after I unmute the audio tracks, but I just forgot. JJ unfortunately getting bottles text. That's a pretty insane time loss on Xbox. Yeah, TSR with the good bottles talking emoji. It'd be good to spam every time they learn a move. Glad the stream's already starting off great. Yeah. Alright, so they're about synced going into the puzzle area, which isn't great for JJ. He should be ahead by a little bit. But JJ did say right before the race that he was going to be a little bit rusty. I don't think he's played since the last race. But that's just how a lot of the tournaments go. Pixel, on the other hand, primed for a PB. Gotta win that sub-2 race against Schlongster. Maybe it'll happen during the tournament. Maybe not. Is there a way to see these high-quality emojis on mobile? Unfortunately not. Unless mobile Twitch gets like 7TV compatibility. It was a nice molehill, or a termite hill from Pixel there. So yeah, JJ also let us know that he's streaming with a bit of a scuffed capture card, so you can see like some lines on his screen there. Those will probably stick around for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like the entirety of the race. And of course, we've said this before as well. Or I don't know if I didn't say that. Ooh. Didn't say this yet this race, but JJ is streaming on Xbox. Or playing on Xbox. And so his route is going to be much different than Pixel's in a lot of levels. Just because in Mumbo's Mountain, he's going to come back as the bee. Retro lines. I guess Xbox is considered retro at this point. But yeah, it's definitely the capture cards issue, not the Xbox. Speaking of like Xbox issues, I went to go play some Rock Band earlier, and as I walked up to my Xbox, I saw the lights were like flashing, blinking red, and I was like, "Oh no, did I get red ringed?" But then I turned it off and back on again, and it was fine. So dodged a bullet. I don't know what causes Xbox to red ring, but I don't know, it's never happened to me, so I'm sure I could probably just answer my query with like a Google search, but life is just too busy to Google search, you know? Haunted by Bill Gates. I like it. Retro lines sound like a cooler name for wrinkles. I'm sure it could catch on. JJ having a bit of a problem getting Conga to chuck the oranges in the right direction. But JJ's almost at his save and quit. So we're nearing the end of both Mumbo's Mountains. Hey, Harpy. Alright, gotta wait for a little bit of Conga's text. Xbox so polite, you know. Instead of Banjo, or I guess it would be more on character for Kazooie, going, yeah, just get to the point. Banjo patiently listens to all the characters talking. I like that. Banjo is like Xbox and Kazooie is like N64. Alright, JJ out of Mumbo's Mountain with the save and quit. Pixel out of Mumbo's Mountain with the not save and quit. Alright, and a little bit of a slippery jump up Mumbo's Mountain in the lair. No pun intended. That's I don't know why that's so funny to me, but I just can't stop laughing at it. Alright, so we got more puzzle opening. I'm trying to think, like, has anyone even done TTC early in this tournament so far? I mean, surely Thunderful did it in his race. But I'm not sure. Yeah, Thunder's the only one, because I don't think Xbox can do it, right? Because it's a lag thing. Alright, split up route. Xbox always does clankers before TTC. Banjo. I mean, I know other runners that do it, like, in runs. Yeah, Miam doesn't do it. I know that Duck and Hag both do it, I think. Pixel, get in there. Alright, so I like this. JJ just going straight for the beginner cycle. Not really worrying about make that jump at the beginning. You're speaking active runners? Yeah, I mean... Yeah. I mean, Duck was just playing BK the other day, I think. By the other day, I mean like yesterday or the day before. Oh, he was doing boot camp? I mean, that counts. I guess it's not, like, actively running, but it's practice. Hey, Tip Tup Tui. Alright, Pixel with a nice turnaround. Oh! Go faster! Use your wings! JJ having a little bit of a hiccup on his swimming down to the bottom. I feel like he really wanted to just kind of paddle into the jiggy, or not into the jiggy, into the air bubble. Alright, Clanker has arisen. So far, Pixel's had a pretty okay TTC. A little bit of shenanigans in the beginning. Whew, that looked like a dangerous beak bomb. I mean, it looked like it would have been fine, but it also looked like he could have, like, clipped the edge of the, the edge of the platform and just kind of went into the water. Xbox has 5 minutes of unskippable text boxes. I can believe that. I mean, a lot of it is, like, probably, like, right at the beginning kind of thing. Because I'm trying to think of, like... I'm trying to think of what happens late game that's unskippable. I guess, like, Nabnut. Eerie. Burn is fun. That's another one. Well, Dingpot you can... Dingpot you can skip most of it, right? Yeah, if you fail. But I was trying to think of ones that you, like, can't skip. Like the bottles text in Spiral Mountain at the top of the Spiral Mountain. Alright, Pixel with the first try palm tree jump. Giving Schlongster the business. Okay, I didn't see what happened to JJ there. Either he missed the bolt up or he fell off by accident. This is one of those hard to pay attention to both runners at the same time. That looks like a beautiful bolt jump though. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Landed right on the bottom of the pipe. Alright, Pixel probably gonna miss the honeycomb here. But he was close. I'm surprised that they're only that long. But I guess, I mean, that is a long time, really. Alright, Pixel making this chess cycle. Very nice. Yeah, I know, right? He said before the race started, because I noticed that right when I brought up his stream, because I was like, I don't know if it's you or your whatever. And he was like, yeah, it's his capture card. I'm sure a lot of people would probably appreciate doing that to their stream on purpose if they were like, you know, marketing their stream as like a retro gaming stream kind of thing, just so you get that old like TV kind of feel. But I feel like it's kind of lost when you're playing on an Xbox. Yeah. Yeah, that's my big Chungus underlay for Xbox. Pixel isn't a whole level behind. Xbox just does TTC after Clankers. So they're going to swap levels once they're done. It's gonna seem like they're at different points in the game for a really long time because the route that PxlWeezy is doing goes Mumbo's Mountain, then he goes to TTC, then he goes to Clankers, and then he'll go straight to PxlWeezy Peak, and he'll do Bubble Gloop Swamp last. Whereas JJ does Mumbo's Mountain, then Clankers, then TTC, then Bubble Gloop, then PxlWeezy Peak. So it's kind of a different level order altogether. Yeah. It makes it more exciting because you don't know who's ahead, but at the same time, like, it's really hard to, like, talk about who's ahead when you don't know. Like, their routes aren't gonna combine together until they're entering Furnace Fun, which is, like, you know, in 2 hours. Well, not in 2 hours, but, like, in an hour and, like, a bit, right? Yeah, double RAR guide. At least you got only single RAR guide. Or did he hit the one in the Dingpot room? I didn't notice. Because, anyway, after their RBA sections, I'm pretty sure JJ does RBA. JJ's gonna be going back to a bunch of levels as the B. So during his RBA section, he'll kind of go back to PxlWeezy Peak as the B. He'll go back to Mumbo's Mountain as the B. He'll go back to Spiral Mountain as the B. He'll go to Gobies as the B, and just like get a bunch of stuff that you normally, well, that you would get as Banjo on the N64 version. Yeah, I remembered at the last second. I almost didn't though. Yeah. It's like runners being able to kind of do whatever they want, wherever they want, just because they know that they're not getting lagged out. It's like, I mean, it's hard to see it a lot in Banjo-Kazooie because N64 doesn't have that much lag in a lot of places. I mean, it does, but it's not as bad as like Banjo-Tooie. But I was gonna say in Banjo-Tooie, seeing runners just kind of point the camera wherever they want when they're doing runs through certain levels is, or even Ocarina of Time when we've done Booter, just people that do runs on the Wii Virtual Console instead of N64, they kind of just do whatever they want with the camera because it doesn't really matter. Console privilege. Spinning the camera during Eerie. Airy. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'll never know. Oh. There's just something about playing on lag that makes me feel comfortable. It makes me feel like everything's gonna be okay. Ooh, that was a nice jump on the hoop from Pixel. Not a 23 though. Almost. Lag therapy. Alright, JJ trying really hard to get that quick dive in the brig. Oh, and is he gonna get good RNG? Yeah! Blubber. Oh, Blubber didn't push him far enough. Oh? Oh! Oh my god, Pixel got it. Dude, that smirk. You guys can't see it, but Pixel had a giant smirk when he got that re-grab on the bottom of the pipe. That was insane. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a note of that. I think Pixel deserves to get extra credit for that one. The boner jump. I love that emote because everyone types it by accident. It's, oh. It's a sad hamster meme. Or I guess not hamster, it's more like a gerbil. But it adds some emotion to people's text, because when you say like "oh no," all you see is "no" and the crying emote. So it's like you can hear the sound of people, you know, people behind people's "no," right? And I mean, "oh my God" sounds the same as "my God," but now you have a crying gerbil, right? It's like people who type "ah," just "ah," like that one's dumb. That one's dumb, but it's funny. We have fun around here, and by we I mean just me. I know, Harpy. I was baiting. I was baiting. It's one half of yeah. I don't think I have the yee part though. Oh my God, JJ. Oh, I think you're supposed to die there though. I always forget about the death warps in 100%. He's not supposed to die there? Oh. Well, then oh no, for real. Gotta do X's again. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm so bad at, like, you know, when do you death warp? When do you not? Yeah, with 2 health going into the Hermit Crab, probably should have, killed one of them just for the safe. Why on earth is there an emote with the entire Garfield movie on it? I mean, there's also this one. I don't even know what the whole emote is. Entire Garfield movie. Sorry about the quality. I'll try uploading. I'm sure there's one that has the B movie on it too, but... But that, and Shrek. There's got to be a Shrek one. Oh, JJ. I think he's pecking a little too early. There we go. A bunch timed the charm, right? So even though their routes are kind of desynced, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Pixel is probably way, way ahead right now. Because I have Pixel's splits on his stream, and he's still comparing, so we'll be able to kind of see how he's doing throughout the course of the run. But JJ doesn't have visible splits, so... Yeah. But I mean, having to collect all of the X's again kind of sucks. And by collect, I mean beak bust. Oh! Oh my God, I can't believe he didn't land in the water. That was incredibly close. Let's see if JJ can recover here. Yep, doing well. Alright, Pixel going for FP early. And that looks... Oh! Okay. I don't think he needed to use that feather, but better safe than sorry, I guess. Either way, he made it into the level, so it was good. Is Xbox faster? I don't have the answer for that. Right now, the current world record is on Xbox, or is on N64, but Xbox is getting down there. Yeah, thanks, Pixel. That was Pixel playing a voice clip. Look at him smirking at us. I wonder if he can hear us. Or hear me, anyway. Pixel, blink twice at the camera if you're listening. Did JJ die? Yes, he did. Yeah, he, this was before your time. Yeah, JJ died inside Nipper. And I mean, it bamboozled me because, you know, the simple N64 boy always forgets where Xbox does their death warps. I don't remember, does dying in the middle of a level redo the Jinjos too? Or do the Jinjos stay collected? Jinjos save? Okay. I guess when I didn't see him recollect all the Jinjos, I should have known that. Kappa. So basically Xbox is superior. If Xbox could skip text, that would make it 100% superior. Even then, I wouldn't say Xbox is superior, but that comes from my own personal opinion. The older and shittier games look, the better. I'm a huge fan of the old look of old games. It's like every time games get like a new coat of paint or like a remake or a redo or anything, I really dislike when they update the graphics. And I'm sure that's sort of a hot take, but I don't know. I just like the blocky, chunky look, you know, of what early Xbox or early PlayStation 1 games and like N64, where you can like see the polygons. Thanks for the follow, Harpoon86. Bleep bloop. That's funny that Pixel has an alert that, you know, has Banjo-Tooie characters talking in it, when I don't think I've ever seen Pixel play Banjo-Tooie. Having your ears blasted when you surface out of water. I'm sure if I, like, had Banjo on Xbox, I'd probably play it to some extent. Not that I play Banjo much on N64 anymore anyway, but the only thing I really use my Xbox for these days is playing Rock Band. And no, JJ is not having a great time. But it's still early, so you never know. That what emote is pretty good though. It reminds me of that white cat sitting at the salad plate meme, except it's one of the Mogis. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, Gobies hasn't happened yet. GDO's a DK runner now? No, thank you. I mean, I tried running Donkey Kong Country 2 a long time ago, but that game is just too hard. I couldn't stick with it. And as for... Oh! I thought JJ was falling. As for DK64, I swore to myself that I would never play it again after several years of playing it on N64. There's been a lot of people who have tried to convince me to do DK64 randomizer, but I don't know. I'm holding true. I'm holding true to myself. Yeah. I mean, DK64 Rando is great to watch. I love watching it, but I just don't want to play Donkey Kong again. Oh, JJ killed the Buzz Bomb! I thought he was gonna just ignore the Buzz Bomb and go for the Croctus. That would have been kind of rough if he died again. I don't know enough about Paper Mario to be able to be like swayed to play the randomizer. Because I ran Paper Mario any percent as well, and I mean, any percent sees very little of the game. And I only ever played the game casually once, so... Hey, blasted asses. These days, it's like, I mean, certain games have really good randos, but I feel like the future of rando gaming is archipelago. Being able to combine different games into the same randomized experience is like just so cool. I think in Sonic Adventure 2 Rando, I think it's the missions that are locked behind certain checks. And then every so many emblems you get hints or something. I can't remember. Sonic Adventure 2 is a great game, though. Would recommend to anyone playing it if they haven't. I mean, if you're into Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, that jumping makes me nervous every time. I don't know why Pixel does that. The first Sonic Adventure is like... even Sonic Adventure DX is like really archaic compared to Sonic Adventure 2. And I mean, I'm talking about DX and Battle, not like the original Dreamcast games. Like, Sonic Adventure 1 is fun and it has a great story, but it looks way older than Sonic Adventure 2. By a lot. Oh, Pixel! Oh, that looked so close. Well, I know it is old, but I mean, it's not that much older than Sonic Adventure 2. But I mean, what I'm saying is that Sonic Adventure 1 looks way older than Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, Pixel's still got a long way to like go through the water here. He's currently 5.4 ahead of his splits. And it looks like he'll be saving time here. Yeah, I mean, Sonic Adventure 2 coming out on Steam was pretty good. And I mean, parts of it got remakes in Sonic Generations, but... My stance on remakes is that I don't like them that much. But that's just like my personal opinion. And I gotta tell you, I've played Sonic Adventure 2 on both Dreamcast and GameCube. The two are not comparable. If you've ever played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on GameCube or PS2, and you go and play the original Sonic Adventure 2 on Dreamcast, it is so much worse. Well, the Sonic Adventure 2 was just the game. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle adds on, like, the Chow Garden. And, like, ton of extra stuff. Yeah. Ah, Pixel paused on the wrong frame. But at least he messed it up quick. If you're gonna mess it up, it's best to do it on the run and not on like the you know, the actual trick itself. All right, take two. And yeah, I know a lot of people who like basically had full-time jobs breeding chows. He paused on the wrong frame again. Ugh. Not great. Giving JJ a little bit of a chance to gain some time back. JJ's doing Bubble Gloop Swamp early because he's playing on Xbox. And the Xbox route. Okay, got late frame. Just seeing the words Bubble Gump just made me like just forget the name of the level. Yeah, Bubba Gump Shrimp. I mean, yeah, it's late frame, but at least it's a frame. And he's in. Alright. Little bit rough. Forrest Gump, good movie. I only ever saw it once, but I thought it was pretty funny. A lot of good themes in that movie. And yeah, the route difference is pretty different. Man, I feel like JJ's been doing I feel like JJ's been doing Vile forever. There are no Yumblies! Where are all the Yumblies? And then of course on the Grumblies they all disappear. And now there's no Grumblies! Mr. Vile and Banjo are starving. Alright, JJ finally out of Vile. Got the Jiggy. And he'll be on his way out of there. Run, speedrunners, run! Ah, come on, go! I think the worst part about watching that movie, though, was that I've spent my entire life listening to people talk about it. And, you know, all the jokes that came from it, the iconic lines and stuff. And so I went into the movie just like, you know, not knowing what it was about, but just like knowing half the lines from the movie. Because it's so quotable, right? Do all mechanics work the same way for Xbox? Not quite. There's a lot of little clips that don't work on Xbox. Some of them can be done, some can't. I'm sure we're gonna get to see JJ's boob later. I don't know how Pixel got hit by that. I think he wasn't expecting to be that close to the Ripper. I mean, everybody loves them some Jenny. We all saw the movie. No, that's JJ's capture card. Oh. Technical difficulties? Yeah, rip controller. Did JJ die? Because his controller died? Or was that like just entering the level and couldn't do anything? Oh god, get out of there! I hope he didn't spawn the Twinkly Muncher. Okay, I think he's good. Yeah, he's good. It disconnected for literally no reason. Oh, yikes. Yeah. I always use a, oh god. I always use a wired Xbox controller when I play, so... Yeah, the game just, for no apparent reason. It's like, hey, you know what would be really funny? Disconnecting. Maybe it had something to do with the loading zone. Because it disconnected right when he entered PxlWeezy Peak, right? I don't know. That is true. One day you think you're just going to be playing Banjo, and then all of a sudden... Nope. Banjo plays you. I mean... You could be playing on emulator on like a Nintendo 64 to USB or something like that, and all of a sudden your driver decides it doesn't recognize anymore, right? I've seen Hag yank a lot of things out of his socket. Or out of its socket. I know that sounds weird to say, but... Hag has definitely shown some gamer rage. Hang on, we got a random Hag clip here. Let me find let's see, what have we got here? Let's see. There we go. Anyone remember that stream? That sounds like a cart toss to me. You are absolutely correct. It was a Banjo-Tooie cart clip, though. Or a cart toss. Oh god. Okay. Pixel learning from Schlongster's mistake. Gold feathering the teehee. Yeah, you know the clip. Yeah. I'm sure Hag has it on his, like, clip archive that he hid from the FBI. It was one of the ones that was lost to time. After he got married. No. The winner of this race goes forward to race 7 Hornet. Schlongster is on the other side of the bracket. Screeching softlock clip is also burned in. Ooh, we got double transformation going on. Let's see, what's the softlock one? Oh, I have that one on my computer too. Yeah.
Oh my god, the soft lock! It's fucking soft locked! Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? It's soft locked! Really? 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 Are you fucking really? Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
Alright, that's enough of that. Hag's got some very good moments over the years. Really? 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 How do you softlock Grunty fight? On the Jinjo statues. Sometimes they just won't let you shoot eggs into them. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does happen, it really sucks. And when it happens in a tournament match, it really sucks. Hey there, Clenap. Also, hey, Dango. Yeah, race is going really good. And Hag sounds 15 years younger in that clip. I mean, I think... I don't remember when I took that clip. Let me see what the video... Oh, I downloaded it in like 2003, but... I think that I originally took the clip, like... Actually, I don't even remember if it was me that took that clip, but... It must have been from like 2017 or earlier. It most often happens when people do the Jinjo cutscene skip by pooping eggs into the Jinjo statue while they're still being, like, spawned. Or while they're being spawned. So if you've, like, never done that, then the chances are significantly lower of it ever happening. Because even when people do get the skip, like, it just never, sometimes never happens. I believe it's been confirmed to be a lag thing, but I don't understand that much how it works either. A banjo scientist would probably be able to explain more. I gotta close down my sound clips folder because I keep seeing different clips of Hag I want to play again, but I gotta keep them spaced out, you know. Just got a soft lock in BT by running too fast. Yeah. It's really easy to happen in Glitter Gulch Mine. Yeah. I think in the memer boards soft lock % category, I think that's the strat. Just GGM early into soft lock off of the jam jars text on the warp pad. Yeah, I mean, you could do it on any warp pad in the level. It's just faster there because it's right next to the shoes. Any warp pad where you get text, your first one or the second one. And you don't need shoes to do it either. You can do it on any warp pads in the game. But it's way easier with shoes because you can jump further. And you can do it as Mumbo too. I've gotten the soft lock. You know, in the old no DCW route, you exit Mumbo's skull and you hit the warp pad as him. And if you hit the warp pad and jump away just right, you you soft lock and it sucks. Alright, pretty good starting of Gobies from Pixel. You have a clip of that. Was that happening to you, Brandino? Same thing as soft lock on jam jars? Sort of. Soft locking on jam jars is because you're trying to walk towards the silo. Well, no, because I guess you trigger it and there's nothing to, like, happen because Banjo's fallen and starts sliding. You're like in a stuck animation. So I guess yeah, it is kind of the same. Oh, is Pixel gonna get a statue? Yes, he does. The warp pad soft lock and MT, yeah. I mean, it's just the warp pad soft lock. It doesn't need to be an MT, but I mean, MT is usually the first level. back in ye old days. Ye old days before GGM early was found. Man, I really wish JJ had his splits up so I could like see how he's comparing against his like time. Oh, didn't get too much depth on his Oh, Pixel! I thought Pixel was sliding all the way down the pyramid. 100%. Used to stream with your phone pointed at the CRT. Oh yeah, Brandino, aren't you at pace right now? Oh, you was? You were? Had to go. Okay, because yeah, when I was watching iCup's Banjo-Tooie run last night, I remember seeing you were on the schedule for this morning. And it didn't occur to me until I was like, wait a sec. Nice meme, Pixel. Oh, you met iCup? Nice. Oh! Alright. Few too many eggs shot there from Pixel, but that's okay. Yeah, my memory isn't so great. I don't remember what it said you were running, but I imagine it was Sanic something. Oh, Pixel! Okay, at least you didn't hit the pole. It's okay, it can still be a decent Gobies. He's not gonna oh my god. I was gonna say he's not gonna impress Asmi or anything like that, but he'll still impress us. JJ is 328 behind PB. Okay. Did you just like open up his PB and check? Or I guess you could just ask him to. Oh, okay. So he's gonna be a little bit behind then, because his PB is already 1.5 minutes slower than Pixel. Approximately. Oh, no, it's like 2.5 minutes. So, you know, approximately. But I mean, JJ had a really rough start back in TTC. Oh, it's a 202. Oh, he's running against average. Oh, now he's running against his PB splits. Damn it, Pixel. I knew it was a 202. I thought I was crazy, but I told them before the race I was too lazy to open up SRC. Do we have any idea who's in the lead? It's definitely Pixel. It's definitely Pixel right now. Scuffed host? Hey, I was just going by what their split said, but I guess Pixel is comparing against average. Either average or last run. And yeah, Pixel landed. That Pixel no clip is great. Fine, we're gonna keep up the 417 here just because that's what he had up, and it makes it seem like it's a bit closer. We'll just all pretend. The world of make-believe, right? But yeah, if anything, it's scuffed hosting because I think I've spent more time this race talking about not the race than the race. Ooh, that was a rough and tumble. Accurate. Yeah, but I mean, oh my god, Pixel, no! Oh man, if you would have been able to save that by fluttering back on, that would have been so epic. I mean, I am rare. I just want to say this, just to clear my name. I'm doubtfully, usually, the one who starts those discussions. I simply contribute, okay? I mean, it's hard to commentate when everyone in chat is talking. That's the hard part, because you want to be a part of the discussion. When you have truly connected and bonded to the chat watching the race, you know, you just want to coexist. We're all sitting here watching a great race. However, that being said, because... Oh my god. Okay. JJ pulling out the gold feathers to get some health back. That being said, because both of them are doing such different routes, it's really hard to watch both of them at the same time. When both runners are kind of in the same level, doing the same-ish movements, you know, behind each other, it's a lot easier to watch because you can, like, you kind of know what to expect. In my opinion, the two hardest times to comment on a race, like to be not a spectator, but to be like, you know, a caster, I guess. The two hardest times are when they're both doing entirely different things and when they're both doing exactly the same thing. Because those are like the two moments where you want to have your eyes on both of their screens at the exact same time. And if you miss anything, then people in chat are just like, oh my god, look at what happened, and you're like, I'm sorry, what? Man, JJ only has one gold feather left. Oh no, fell off the pew. Alright, so not a great Gobies from Pixel. 26 seconds to save. And lost like 8. So. Alright, we got some nice Mott's Hand lessons teaching us the way of the keys. Yet another unskippable text. Now, if you guys think my commentary on this race is bad, just wait until tomorrow morning. I gotta get up at 4:30 in the morning to host a race at 5 between Trep and Mium tomorrow morning. And it's gonna be a hot race because it's the other winner semifinals. Oh, but I'm gonna be so tired. And Flameforge might be joining me. Depending on if he's awake. Don't fall asleep. I mean, I won't fall asleep, but I probably won't be very awake either. Depends on how late I decide to stay up tonight. But I do this for the love of the races. I just have to use some extra brain power to be up that early. And also, you know, able to converse effectively with Miam. Alright, RBB time for Pixel. We've seen a lot of shenanigans in Engine Room lately. So... Oh my god, that was really sick movement around those notes from JJ. Just kind of jumping from note to note at the top of the spire. Or clock tower, whatever you want to call it. I think spire is just a cooler word, so... At least you're leaving MMM with, like, some swag movement, alright? You know, I thought you were saying that for a second because you got Wash-Eat or T-Rexed, but... Speaking of which, in this tournament, I think we've only seen, Oh! Pixel! He's dead! Or is he? Nope, he's dead. Alright, Engine Room claims another victim. He tried really hard to make it to the pipe. Calm curse. Did I? Did I really curse him? Schlongster's saying we should have our kids fuse and become the fart master. Oh, we got an egg poop in solidarity. Sorry, Pixel still got his chat on his stream, so it's really funny. Yeah, but I mean, that wasn't like, you know, surely he's gonna, you know, make it through Engine Room unscathed. I mean, I know I'm to blame 100%. I'm just, you know, I'm just waving it. I'm just waving it out. Alright, he makes it. Now, surely he won't die to the easy fan. I jinxed the race. Nah, I don't do that. Alright, he got double tapped, but he didn't die, so... That double tap could have been death, though. It could have. Seen people get smoked at all in all sorts of weird directions. Alright, JJ got his wish. He's out of MMM. But unfortunately, he has to go to Gobies now. Not that Gobies will be that bad on Xbox, because at least half of it he'll be able to come back and do as the B. When you can't take, like, insane amounts of damage on stuff. Yeah, it's a clip through the left side of the window. I think you can do it on the right side too. But when you go from like regular wall to window, you can clip through the little space that's there. There's all sorts of like little clips and tricks you can do here and there. Definitely saves having to go back through the entire engine room. easiest tricks in terms of skill to performance ratio. Yeah. Those tricks that are so easy you can just spam again and again without, like, you know, if you fail them. Those are the best ones. Wiggle wiggle. Sounds like a fun night. It's been a pretty fun night so far. For us. Or, I guess, wiggling into the crack. That's probably even more fun. Alright, Pixel getting shot out in the opposite direction of the ladder. Or in the opposite direction of the back of the room. Let's just make it easier. Getting shot out in the direction of the ladder. There, easy. I like Xbox route through Gobies. Now he keeps saying wiggle wiggle. Yeah. It's a certain mindset. Like, I don't regret ever getting into speedrunning, but one of the things that's annoying is I approach new games from the mindset of a speedrunner, right? And it's not something that you do because you want to. It's just something you do automatically. You know, when you're playing through something, you're like, how could I make this faster? I remember that the first time I played ukulele, I was playing with some people watching me in Discord. And at the beginning of the second world, like the snow level, there's a raised ledge to the right of the entrance with a torch next to it. And they had a silent bet between themselves that I would try and damage boost off the torch to get up to the ledge. Even though there's nothing up there, it's just something that you could do. And I ended up doing it. And they made a big deal out of it, and it was really funny. It's just little things like that. Yeah, that was kind of me when I was in my first year of college, Bones. I would whip out my phone and kind of time myself doing 100%-ish. It was never 100% because I didn't remember where all the notes and honeycombs were back then, but I got most of everything. But back then I was also like really into watching runs on SDA, so I just like didn't stream. And I had no like route or anything. I just kind of played the game based on how I always played it as a kid. Just run around and collect everything, and who cares? Yeah, in a few months we'll probably... Oh, JJ! JJ's gotta watch himself here. He's got extremely low health. Oh! Dude, I can't believe he busted that rock. Dude, I thought JJ was crash landing into the ground for sure. There was absolutely no way. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, that's rough. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, you're supposed to Death Warp, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't supposed to Death Warp that soon. Yeah, because the normal Death Warp is on by Grabba. You just kind of get as many notes as you can and then come back later as the bee. But yeah, that's a pretty substantial oof. Okay, Pixel taking an extra zigzaggy way through the what's it called? The Champa gauntlet. Alright, JJ making his way back to the water pyramid. Alright, Pixel almost on RBB. Waiting for the Slappa to come up. Back with lunch. Lunch? Yeah, JJ just died again by accident. Who's ahead and by how much? Right now Pixel's ahead by like a few minutes. It has not been JJ's race so far. But Pixel lost a lot of time in his RBB just to dying to engine room. So Pixel's currently on pace if he stays on his pace for a 206 because he's comparing it to his 204.17 again. So it's got to be average splits. But his best possible time is showing 203.28, so... Ooh, nice leaf jump. Its latest? Okay. I would imagine Pixel's average splits are probably lower than a 204.17. Latest? You mean like 3 months old? That's a pretty old latest. Oh man, I was just thinking about how the underwater sound of Grunty's lair sounds so relaxing with, you know, that ambient underwater kind of noise that we, you know, just learned to accept. No, I was thinking, oh man, it's just too relaxing, and then I was thinking like, oh no, how am I gonna deal with that tomorrow? Listening to that underwater, nice relaxing sound. It'll put me back to sleep. That doesn't strike me as that odd that... Well, I was gonna say Pixel's last fully completed run would have been in the tournament, right? Because Pixel raced Eric's and he won that one, so that would have been a fully completed run. Doesn't save bad splits? But why? That hides your true average. I mean, I understand why, I guess, but it's more of a rhetorical why. Why? JJ wanting to get that jump on the middle pipe. Beak bust in solidarity. Alright, now we got engine room number 2. Is this one going to be any better? Oh! Surely yes. Perhaps. That isn't jinxing it, I'm just saying. Easy. I love how everyone gets the 1-up. I mean, I guess Xbox would anyway, because their death warpage. It's just a funny thing. Alright, Pixel is going to be probably really careful when he does his soft lock, since that's almost pretty well what cost him the last race. Not necessarily the thing that caused it, but it was a thing that caused it. And I'm sure if Pixel died on softlock 2 runs in a row, he would just shut off his stream. Hello, Kaiser Kami. Oh, JJ! Whole phone frozen, lost 20 minutes. What did happen in the last 20 minutes? Pixel fails softlock and never plays Banjo again. I don't know about that. I guess Pixel failing engine room was in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, JJ's with a pretty rough gobies. Alright, Death Warp on Boombox. That one was an intentional Death Warp. It's funny. I remember a lot of the places where, you know, Xbox does their Death Warps, even though I forget a lot of the places as well. So I'm like, are they supposed to die here? Are they supposed to die here? I know where they die, but I don't know where they're not supposed to die. And so whenever I see them take damage before their Death Warp, it's like I remember the Death Warp, but I don't remember the taking damage part. So every time I see him take damage, it's like, oh no, what are you doing? And then after, it's like, oh yeah, prepping for Death Warp. That's right. It's all coming back to me now. Oh! Alright, Pixel not taking any crap from the bird. Straight up giving him the business. Alright. Pixel almost at a point in summer when we can all kind of take a deep breath. Not that, you know, he's not in a cruising through summer kind of moment, but this run smells. I can believe that. Earlier today, I got recommended a YouTube video called American Reacts to Canadianisms. And, it was just this guy going through a Reddit thread of, like, weird things Americans would see as weird and Canadians think it's normal kind of thing. And a few of them I wasn't sure about because I thought, like, there's no way kind of thing. But one of the ones is when you're sitting at a restaurant and the waiter asks if you'd like to use the machine. Do Americans not have that? Or it was like the entire audience being trolled? It's one of those things, like, I just gotta know. I just gotta know. See, that's what people in the comments were saying too. The machine sounds obvious. Or sounds ominous. You have no idea what the machine sounds in that sentence. Oh my god, it is true. It's just one of those things that, you know, I never would have thought of. Yeah, except it's like a little handheld device. Yeah. For you to use your card on. Ooh, a lot of damage JJ taken in the nav room. But no soft lock, because we're not in N64. You call that a card reader? They're just on the table. They have games and stuff. Oh yeah, that's something entirely different. This machine is like owned by the company for like debit and credit, like tapping and like the chips. Very few places like have card swipes anymore. It's all like insert the chip or just tap the chip on the machine kind of thing. It was just something I had to ask because I'd never like heard of that kind of thing. And I was so sure that I was like just being trolled by this guy's entire audience. Oh yeah, I mean, places used to do that here like years and years ago, but that's like someone taking your card away and bringing it back is like incredibly obsoleted technology. Up here. That's really interesting, though. Alright, JJ reaching the end of Rusty Bucket Bay. Oh my god! Hello? JJ clipping through the buoy a little bit. I thought he was getting hit by Snacker's tail for sure. Like... Harpy... Not the first time I went to the States, but one of the first time... No, this... Yeah, this was the first time I went to the States as an adult. It was after SGDQ 2015, and me and my friend road tripped from Minneapolis back to Seattle, and then crossed the border into Vancouver there. And when we were in Seattle, we went out for with a friend of mine and a group of his friends to Red Robin, because we were like, you know, let's eat at, you know, Red Robin and have a good night before we, you know, pass up across the border the next day. And the waitress asked me how I wanted my burger cooked. And like an idiot who didn't know any better, I looked at her and I was like, until it's done? Like, in that kind of tone. Meanwhile, everyone else looked at the table like I was stupid. And like... And they were like... And then my friend is like, they don't have to cook burgers well done here. Like how do you, you know, just tell her how you want your burger cooked. And I was like, I guess until it's well done, I guess. Like, I'd never been asked that question at a burger place before. I was like, cook it, please. Like, since that experience, I have had medium rare burgers. And I gotta say, I definitely don't prefer them that way. But that's just me. Well, how you want your meat cooked is, like, different. Because ground meat can't be cooked any less than well done in Canada. At a restaurant. And I mean, like, medium rare ground beef is only, like, good to eat if you, like, have it... Oh, Pixel failed. But, I mean, if you grind your own beef, then you can cook it medium rare because it's, like, done right there. But, yeah. Come on, Pixel, you got this. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I prefer my steak rare rather than medium rare, but I mean, most restaurants don't know how to cook steak properly anyway. So, honestly, if I would eat steak, I would rather make it myself at home than order it from a restaurant. Oh, oh my god! I was about to say, it looked like Pixel wasn't going to make it, but then I was like, I made it. The angle just looks weird. And then he didn't make it. Pixel's mad. He's taking the snowman down. I'm fine with like slightly red even. Like I prefer it like pink all the way through. But if it's on the like blue tinge of rare, that's a little too much for me. We got another alert from Pixel. See, now coming back to what we were talking about earlier. What the hell? Coming back to what we were talking about earlier, here's our food topic. I didn't start this, but I kept it going. Or maybe I did start this, I don't know. I remember talking about a payment machine at a restaurant, but I didn't go any further than that. Oh no, I did. Fuck, I talked about getting asked how my burger was cooked. I did bring it up. I did bring it up. Maybe it is me. Now you want a steak? Me too. There's a Japanese steakhouse in my city that I found out sells... Oh god, I don't even remember. It's like 8-ounce Wagyu steaks for $100 on their menu. Which, you know, on one hand, you hear it and go, $100? No way. But it's a real Japanese A5 Wagyu for $100 for an 8-ounce steak, which is insanely good price. I can't believe they're making money selling it for only $100. And honestly, it's the best steak I've ever had. Ever. But for $100, it's like one of those things I'd have like once a year or less as like a treat. Think of Krusty Krab. I'm sure a Krusty Krab burger, like a Krabby Patty, would taste pretty good. I feel like it would taste seafoody. Alright, Pixel only taking 1 damage this time, but he also had lots of health, so we're not going to fail soft lock. To dying, anyway. Alright, sounds like he's going in the right direction. There's the hill, and he's in. Good. What are the odds a BT Bootcamp server can be made? Probably never. Because there aren't any active BT runners who are A, good enough to make a boot camp, and B, would care enough to make a boot camp. I'm definitely not good enough at the game to like trust the ability. Like, I mean, if I went back into practicing, I could probably like get some of my old time back. Ooh, JJ. Ugh. But I've made like endless tutorials for this game. Or for Tourney, not this game. Oh my god, I thought JJ was going to be dipped a little too far under that leaf. Alright, here we got RBA now for Pixel. Yeah. I mean, I tried to make as many of them as I could, but where I failed, other people filled in the gaps. Concrete has some, Falcon has some. I think Emo and Dingo both made some for bit clips. I mean, why a couple years, Tip Top? Start running like now. Get yourself a cart, get yourself a controller, and put pencil to paper. Let him cook, read a book. It's reading Rainbow. You're still bottom tier. Well, at least you're running. That's the important part. Oh, Pixel missing the vase. Yeah, like, I learned the game just watching full game tutorials. Or full game runs, I mean. And just practicing. You'll get there. There's way more resources available now. That's just the hardest part, is playing the game. For sure. I got onto a 2E binge recently because Hag beat my 100% PB, but it's just so hard to run that category because it's so long. Playing BT now kind of makes me wish I put more effort into playing BT like back then. And I mean, I know I have put a lot of effort into BK over the years, but I don't know, my spurts of not caring about playing the game just last for way too long. And so I can never like consistently play because I always have to go back and practice what I forgot. And then that cycle just repeats itself until the end of time. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm washed up, and now I commentate races instead. Is both speedrunners same pace or no? No, Pixel is very far ahead. Pixel just needs to complete Bubble Gloop Swamp, and then after that, go do Furnace Fun. But not only does JJ still need to do the rest of Click Clock Wood, but then he also has to go back to like 5 levels as the B before going to Furnace Fun. So JJ's got a long way to go to catch up. And there's not a whole lot of room left for him to catch up. Because Bubble Gloop isn't that hard of a level. The worst thing that could happen to Pixel is probably just dying to Vile. But, or I mean, even like at the end of the level, if you like fall off the walkway, Jiggy in the middle of the swampy maze. But I mean, even if that happens, like, I still think Pixel could get the rest of his notes before JJ would be able to finish his B section. Because Click Clock Wood is a long level. Just because, like, Fall is just so incredibly long. Fall's really long, and then you gotta do stuff in winter, and then you gotta go back to spring and do all that stuff, and it's just time. They're about the same, TSR was saying earlier, blasted asses. Just it's hard to see like the maximum, you know, the maximum time that can be saved on Xbox, just because the N64 runners have always been like more dominant. Like Stiv and Asmi at their peaks were like, you know, way faster than any Xbox runner. OBS says good things. We back? Okay, good. Unfortunately, my timer is entirely borked. Let's go ahead and get my screen redone up. There we go. Get that back up. Alright, looks like we're ready to go again, folks. And I guess we'll just start our timer again. I have no idea where our timer's at with this one, but here, let me start with Pixel's timer. Alright, we'll start timer at 1:56:35. And then we'll just start it when Pixels is there. Okay, there we go. I have to assume that we're good to go again, so nothing happened. Anyway, what were you saying? Okay, blasted works if you don't want to say the full name. Saying blasted as is just like too much fun. So, I'm good. I might switch back and forth between, but anyway. Anyway. I was mid-sentence when all of a sudden just my power goes out. Funny thing about windstorms. It's not even, I mean, it's pretty windy outside, like it's really windy outside, but it's not that windy. And I mean, I've lived where I've lived for like 2 years now, and I've never had the power go out for any reason. So it was really surprising. It was like an act of God. But yeah, like I said, my power's never gone out for any reason, so I thought my grid was just indestructible, but maybe a power cable got like smacked into a tree or something like that. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Hopefully I won't lose power a second time, but at least hopefully we didn't see anything super exciting go down. I mean, JJ finished up his click clock, so there's that. But luckily we didn't get to miss all of Mr. Vile. That would have just been like too hard to handle, you know? Not that I have a Mr. Vile song to play for you guys like Pixel does, but it is what it is. Alright, overall, it looks like Pixel had a pretty good bubble gloop. Went even with his last run. Oh, yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yeah. And I mean, BMO is up there too, kind of, but BMO, like, doesn't really play that much. This is for BK. Yeah, Stormed runs on Xbox, but His time isn't like super good. Not like Trep. No, he means TSR Stormed. Thunderstorm runs on N64, and right now he's just doing like 2E bingo. TSR is like active B banjo runner / banjo scientist though at the moment. I mean, there's a lot of scientists that like to act behind closed doors. If you ever look in the Banjo Science channels on Discord. Ooh, oh, I thought that was a first try clip through the door. But not quite. Alright, here we go. Ninpulk skip for Pixel. Ooh, nice clip. Oh, I thought he almost went back in bounds. I think he did almost go back in bounds. Oh, okay. Managed to navigate to the loading zone. Easy. Alright, nice Ninpulk for Pixel. Saved a lot of time over his last run. All we got left is Gruntilda. No pictures. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened to Pixel's stream, but... Just walking down the slope. I like the way the bee kind of waddles as it walks. The big bee booty. Pixel sussy. I don't know what that emote's called. Alright, sick Gobi clip from JJ. What is any percent? Any percent is just collecting 810 notes and beating the game. Any percent's a pretty difficult category. Yeah, collecting 810 notes. Yes. Yes, collecting. I don't even know if any percent has any runners. Like, isn't it all any percent no FFM? Is it still in the 2-hour range? No. 100% isn't even in the 2-hour range for, like, most good runners. Man, Pixel is not having a good time with this. Oh no, she's gonna move! Dude, he's trying to just bust it out, and it's not working out. Oh my god, I thought that was just gonna miss too. Alright, can't possibly missed on the last feather. Yeah. Yeah, it's been so long. Like, any percent is the note duplication, right? Alright, Pixel gets the Jinjo cutscene skip. Are we gonna see a soft lock? since we talked about it earlier. Alright, that Jinjo statue's good. That one's good. Those eggs just missed. Dude? Oh, okay. I thought I heard a chime. But I guess he just missed again. Or he despawned his egg because he went too far away. Alright, don't get hit here, Pixel, or else the meteors or the spells are just non-stop. Yeah, Banjo-Tooie's any percent is pretty difficult, but it's fun. It's really fun. Oh man, Pixel is eating so much lag. Alrighty. And we're done! 206.20. GG's. Jinjo! 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 Oh, I gotta open up Discord, because I forgot I don't have Discord open anymore. It's probably gonna auto-reconnect me. Oh, no, it didn't. Alright, GG's.
GG.
GG's. What happened to JJ?
I don't know.
Oh,
I heard the stream went down for you.
yeah. It's kind of windy here, and
No.
just when you were about halfway through Bubble Gloop, it shut down.
Oh no. GG.
I think you were in Tip Top, and just everything just shut down entirely.
Damn. Well, I'm glad it came back.
Oh yeah. Oh, whoa, oh, don't play that. Okay. There we go. Wrong
What?
playlist.
Oh. Man, what a shitty run.
Yeah.
I just realized my PB is wrong on Banjo Race.
Yes, I know. I know.
Oh.
Harpy pointed that out pretty quick into the race, and I was like, damn it, Pixel. And then I was like, you know what? Because at the beginning, I was like, I'm too lazy to open up SRC, right? That's why I asked what JJ's PB was.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
then-
I thought you knew. Well, I also I've been running against latest, and it's just the
Yeah,
one that
that's what we found. And then I was like, because I remember when I typed it in, I was like, I wasn't sure about the 204. Was pretty sure you had a time lower than that, but the thing that threw me off was the 17. I was like, I'm pretty sure the seconds is way higher than 17. It's got to be like in the 30s or 40s.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
202.57.
It is 57, okay. Because I knew you and Schlongster were 1 second apart. And I was like...
2.
Yeah.
Or 3.
I was like... it's got to be way higher than 17. So...
Yeah. Yeah, that... man, that whole run was... Like, I started off guns a-blazing, and then, of course, MMM early decided to rip me a new one.
Yeah, I saw you weren't super happy that you kept hitting the wrong frame.
Yeah, I hit early frame, then late frame, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, are you kidding? Whatever.
Yeah.
No big deal. And then Gobi started out really good. I actually could have golded Gobi's if after matching pyramid. Of course, I failed water pyramid clip. I failed water pyramid clip like that yesterday on my run, that exact same way. Like beak bomb, and then the as soon as the drop happened, I touched the ground.
Yeah.
Which was unfortunate.
Yeah,
RBB.
JJ's run was pretty unfortunate too for the most part. JJ had 2 unfortunate deaths in TTC and RBB. Or Gobi's, I mean.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, not as bad as it could have been because, you know, on Xbox when you die you don't lose your notes, but one was a nipper, and so JJ had to get all the X's again because those don't save.
Oh, that's really bad.
And then
I'm assuming also No, wait, Jinjo's.
Yeah, Jinjo's safe. Jinjo's
Okay.
safe. So Jinjo's were fine. And then the death in Gobi's kind of sucked.
What
But
happened in Gobi's?
wasn't too bad. Died after Gobi's the Gobi rock.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I
Yeah.
see. I had a pretty scuffed Gobi's at one point. Like I thought I was actually going to die at the very last second in Gobi's. Right, because I failed water pyramid, so I had to do the spooky jump, and
I don't know. It looked pretty okay from my perspective. But I didn't see your facial expression.
It was about a frame or two away from sliding.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, it was pretty bad. And then I don't want to talk about my Grunty fight. 4 misses in a row.
Yeah, it looked like you were having fun with it by the end, though.
Yeah, I didn't really care. I was like, I kind of knew I was going to win, like, because I was keeping tabs on the race. So it was like when I got to Grunty, I was like, fuck it, who cares? I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just glad I had enough feathers because literally the last hit was my last feather.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, all in all, run was poop. I have a question. Did you hear when my sub
Yes.
notification went off?
Yes.
Okay.
And there was one text to speech in there.
That was a follow.
Oh, that was a follow. Okay.
Well, I had a follow earlier on, and then it was the text to speech because I completely forgot that when TTS because I turned off my channel points, so
Yes,
I
yes.
forgot that TTS was also linked to my alerts.
Yeah.
So that was like my wife resubbed, and then she came in. She's like, she just started laughing really hard because I was busting up laughing.
Yeah. Yeah. We heard the two followers. One was the saucer of peril.
Yeah.
And the other one was something else. But then there was another sound later on, and I wasn't sure what that was.
Oh,
It
I
sounded
did.
like
I did
words.
play a couple of sounds. I ended up.
Yeah, you did play one at the beginning, which was the. I think it was the RAR guy, wasn't it?
It was the guys with the big hammer or wrenches in Grunty Industries.
Oh yeah, yeah, I heard that. One.
Aye!
Yeah, and then there was one later on too.
Oh, drag JJ in.
He's
Wait,
not.
you're not even in.
He's not even in. Join a channel, JJ. I can't drag you in if you're not in the channel. Otherwise, I would have dragged you in when Pixel finished.
Yeah. Is he gonna join?
Yeah,
I don't know if you
I'm
can hear.
delayed. I'm probably delayed. Yeah, like I don't.
But
I don't know.
anyway, there he is.
There we go. Hey JJ.
GG.
Yeah, I didn't realize I disconnected.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have dragged you in when Pixel finished if you were in a voice call, but I thought you left for some reason.
Yeah, that was an accident. I don't know when that happened.
Yeah. So
Oh,
so what was that problem you had with your controller at the beginning of PxlWeezy? It just
I have
turned off,
no
or-
idea. It wasn't better. It must have been just some weird syncing problem. Very strange. Like that's not happened to me on any other game.
Yeah, because
on this console.
it happened on the loading zone, right?
Yeah, I doubt that has anything to do with it.
Yeah,
though.
probably just a coincidence.
Yeah.
Xbox controllers I've just known have had disconnecting issues, at least as of recent. Do you have a Series S? or
Yeah,
X
Series X.
Yeah, I've
I've had
known
it for like a better part of a year, so that's just the first time
My
that's happened.
my Series XS controller disconnects when I'm on my PC, but I think that might just be my PC. But
Yeah.
The other sound
I
effect
use a
that-
wired controller, so
yeah, the other sound effect that I was reminded of was when I got 69. I played
Oh, you
noise.
said nice, yeah.
Noise.
Yeah. I thought that was you. I thought you like unmuted your microphone.
Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, I saw you laugh at that.
yeah.